That's fine.
Hi, my name's Christine Flavin, and I teach photography here at Kirkwood Community College. I teach digital, I teach traditional black and white, I teach advanced digital, which also includes historic alternative processes, and then finally I teach commercial lighting. Today I want to demonstrate one of my favorite things, and that is where we incorporate digital technology into the creation of an image using alternative historic chemicals. They're called cyanotypes, and they were invented in 1826 by Sir John Herschel. So when I am photographing, I use my digital camera to get your normal digital image, but I also can then convert that digital file into an enlarged negative. I learned how to do this at the George Eastman Museum in Rochester, New York, about a month worth of workshops. Okay, so I have my enlarged negative, and I'm going to set that over here. The first thing we need to do is coat the paper with the cyanotype solution. I'm digging for my gloves here. If you get any of these chemicals on your hands or clothing, it turns blue and takes a while actually to wear off. So gloves are on. I have fine art watercolor paper secured to my turntable. I have my cyanotype solution, which I am going to pour into my work bowl. I have just a simple sponge brush from the hardware store that I'm going to use to coat the paper with the cyanotype solution. It is just barely wet. You don't want to work with a dry brush. So I put the brush into the solution and coat the paper. Once, turn the table. Coat again, making sure that I overlap each stroke. Turn again and coat one last time. I then let this solution sink in a little bit, and once it's set for maybe a minute, I pick up just a regular old blow dryer and dry the paper. It has to be bone dry in order to apply the negative without damaging it. So we'll dry this. So now our paper is thoroughly dried. I remove it from my turntable and place my negative nicely centered over the coated paper. This wonderful device is called a contact frame, and I'm going to lift the back off, place my paper with my negative down, place the backing with the spring secure. And my glove caught. And now we are going to take this out and put it in an exposure unit. I have done a test for this, and I know it's going to take 3 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, so after 3 minutes, I'm bringing my print back into the dark room. I have running water. That's all you really need to develop a cyanotype. It's actually a printing out process. There is no development. It's just rinsing the excess chemicals. So I slide my image into the running water, and you'll see that bright yellow has immediately turned into a beautiful cyan blue. That is the cyanotype process. We're going to let that rinse for about 10 minutes, and then we'll pull it from the wash bath and lay it on a wire rack to dry, and we're good to go. So our 10 minutes is up. And there it is, this image. It happens to be a photograph of a bridge that was built by the Romans in the south of France at about 50 BC. It's called the Pont de Gade. Thanks very much. That's cyanotypes.